The Roberta's 4-piece Rose Lily collection live bulb with the sample food. They are so stunning, but when I came over here, not only are they perennial year after year after year, but they are so fragrant.
They really are.
Right? They kind of look like Oriental Lilies combined with roses,
That's
right? Multi-layers. There's like pollen-free, which we love.
Which is huge.
And 2 brand new varieties.
Yes.
All right, Steph.
That's
These are
right.
gorgeous. I walked in and I was like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Is that a work of art?
So let me show you one really cool thing, Nancy. So what you have in your hand here is, this is the original stargazer. You know, everybody knows her. She's beautiful, but she only has 6 petals. And you'll notice she has these anthers covered in pollen. They get all over our petals.
Those are the most dangerous things ever.
Yeah, with your white outfit,
exactly.
I actually don't even want you to hold this flower because you might stain yourself. But then, let me introduce to you the cool cousin on the block. This is the Rose Lily. So first off, take a look at that profile side. So we're not going to deal with the stargazer anymore. We're only going to grow these Rose Lilies. She is 8 inches wide. She has 18 to 24 petals. You can see all of the layers. And then most importantly, Nancy, you'll notice there's none of that pollen mist on the inside.
That is the only thing that drove me crazy whenever somebody would give me Rose Lilies and
the Oriental Lilies.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep. You would get pollen everywhere.
Oh,
and for those of us who have pets, you know, it's poisonous to our pets, so you don't want to bring that into the house. So now you can grow something.
All the beauty without the pollen.
Exactly.
And you get that fragrance as well. Okay.
That's right. Absolutely right. I would love to run through the lifestyle images. We can see the varieties. Like you mentioned, 2 of them are brand new.
Colors.
So looking at, you know, here, this is all of them combined. It's a 4-piece collection, which is really special. And perhaps maybe you've purchased our Roselilies in the previous years. You definitely want to pick this one up too, because 2 of them are brand new. So you're going to just tuck these in. The Rose Lilies, truly, my grandfather used to say they're too dumb to die. So as elegant and beautiful as this Anushka looks, you know, with her peakety petals with that beautiful magenta on the outside. They truly are so easy to grow.
Look at this color.
Look at that vase. That's in Devin's house.
Whoa.
That only probably is like 4 stems.
And they're perennials.
And they're perennials.
Wow.
So what's so fun about the Rose Lily is, you know, 1 stem could have up to 7 flowers on it.
What is this one?
So this is the Doria. She's like...
I get all of them.
You get all of them. Imagine being able to grow these. I love the photo on the right because that's just two little flowers, but it makes a statement.
It does.
You get that gentle, beautiful fragrance. It's not overpowering.
It's like fuchsia pink, right?
Kind of like watermelon, I like to say.
Yeah.
And then here you see on the right, it's almost like starting to unfurl all of those layers of petals. These flowers are so spectacular and so different than, you know, the precursor, the stargazer, because you're going to have 18 to 24 petals. And what I love to say is, because you get more petals, Nancy,
more fragrance
and a much longer lasting cut flower, because if you have only 6 petals on a flower, you lose one, you got to get rid of it.
They never lasted long.
That's right.
And trust me, that pollen was deadly.
Totally.
Yeah,
100%.
it would stain your clothes and that's it, forever.
Girl, I've ruined so many clothes.
Tablecloths, it's gone.
Yeah, I know.
But so, you know what we love about this? Okay, Michaela.
That was Michaela. We did see the Leona. So those 2 are the brand new ones.
Oh,
so
great.
The Leona is a pure white. The Michaela here, this is what I consider like the new and improved stargazer.
Okay.
It has that same speckled
little
look.
dots.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that.
And that chartreuse throat right in the middle, but no pollen, a more gentle, beautiful fragrance. And this is the collection. And truly, like, I can't tell you how many times I have grown these and my friends have come over and they're like, how in the world did you grow something this beautiful? And I tell them, truly, this is the easiest plant to start with, because you're starting with farm fresh bulbs that are still in the ground right now. Let me tell you. Look at my beautiful sister-in-law. That would be crazy.
That would be so crazy. And you're getting
those.
4.
Yes.
Right?
That's
4
right.
different colors. Okay, so how does it come?
Yeah, let me show you. I would love to. So, like
and
I
I'm
was
just
saying,
going to be smelling
enjoy
this.
it. Yes, that's all for you.
So divine,
it really
and
is.
I can't. It smells so good.
So you get 4 farm fresh bulbs here. Now, like I was mentioning, these are still in the ground. We're not going to dig them up until, you know, right before they're ready to be shipped.
Okay.
And you're also receiving a sample pouch of our Roberta's Bounty all-purpose plant food.
Okay.
Why this is so important is because once your bulbs start to sprout, actually, do you want me to just show you how to grow them really quick?
Let's do it.
Let's just go for it.
And then we'll give that information for the very popular Roberta's plant food, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So here we have one of our whiskey barrels. Now, these bulbs, like I said, they're so easy. You could just like toss them in and let them land anyway.
That's my kind of gardening.
So
yeah.
you're just gonna nestle them in like this.
Okay.
I like to grow all 4 of them in one container.
Okay.
It creates almost like a living bouquet.
Yeah.
Because once they all start to bloom, it's just a beautiful combination of colors.
Okay.
So you're gonna water that in, and then once you start to see your sprouts, you're gonna take this little sample pack, mix this with a gallon of water, and fertilize your bulbs. Now, what's really great about this Roberta's Bounty is it's customer top rated. You know, if you really like it, you can go on QVC.com and buy our larger bag. But it gives your plants the micro and macro nutrients that they need to grow. And
doesn't it make like 60 gallons or something?
The big bag makes 60 gallons.
60
exactly.
gallons,
It'll last you a
right.
good long time. And oh, here we see it. So
Yeah.
perfect. And the reason we did that with this particular collection, Nancy, is because this is like the perfect place to start. If you're not a gardener, but you want to get into it, what better way to start with bulbs?
Yeah.
Because they're super easy, and we're just giving you a
want the
little
reward.
extra help. Exactly.
Yeah. You want the reward of 4 different, and 2 of them are brand new varieties.
That's right.
So you're getting all the variations of like burgundies and pinks and whites, and this is what you are going to end up with. How long will it take? Yeah.
So you're going to start getting flowers probably mid to end July through August
The first
and September.
season.
The first season.
Yay!
And you know what's really cool is these rose lilies.
Yeah.
They actually love the hot summer days.
Sun or shade?
A lot of sun.
A lot of sun, yep.
And typically by the end of July and August, all of your other perennials, they're tuckered out. They can't handle the heat. These guys, they thrive in that. So tuck these into your perennial beds where after, the rest of your flowers have kind of finished for the year, these guys are just going to get started bringing you this beautiful fragrance and color and extending, your overall bloom time for the summer.
If it's good enough for the Pope, it's good enough for me.
You heard it
this
here.
This is such
right.
a gorgeous, and anytime you make like a bouquet, I feel like, the rose lily just is like the star of the show.
It is.
And the fragrance, can I just keep smelling
you
this
can
all
hold
day
that
long?
all the rest of the day.
Even one bloom, like you said, with so many petals, gives you so much fragrance.
It does.
It's gonna fill up that room.
It absolutely does.
And here's the other thing, perennial, my favorite.
Year after year.
You get it once.
That's right.
Runs every year.
That's
every year
right.
it keeps coming back. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Steph.
Nancy.
Gorgeous. Wow. Pinks and purples and whites and gorgeous.